I want to show you some new Power BI reports that Microsoft recently released for Dynamics 365 Business Central. They released this about the middle of 2025. There's some really nice reports. They've enhanced them, they've added a lot of reports. We're going to take a look at some inventory reports. Microsoft broke these down into two different apps. There's an inventory app, which pretty much tracks inventory, reports on inventory by quantities, and then there's an inventory valuation report. So we'll take a look at that. I prefer to look at the Power BI reports in the powerbi.com website. This is nice because it gives you access to a lot of things about Power BI. It's a little easier to navigate than Business Central, I believe. So let's take a look at how I use powerbi.com. This is the home page right here. I've got a number of different elements on it. What I really like to do from a reporting standpoint is go to the apps section. In this app section, I've got a workspace and I've got all my reports for Business Central downloaded into that workspace. These reports were released in version 26.2 of Business Central. Let's take a look at the inventory reports. Let's start with inventory overview. These Power BI reports have been enhanced in a number of ways. It still has the same functionality from Power BI, the ability to drill down, the ability to easily put filters in, but they've added some components, especially to the overview dashboards. I've got KPIs now in most of these apps, and I've got different types of graphs. I have more graphs, gives me a good start into that particular module in Business Central. You can see that right here. Same functionality. I've got filters over here. I can filter on exactly what I want to take a look at. And now I can share these in Teams as well as PowerPoint. So this makes it a lot easier to disseminate this information. But the powerbi.com website in itself makes it easy to share information and also get updated as new reports come out. Let's take a look at the inventory by location report. This is a nice report too. This has been updated just a little bit, but it's good because it gives me an overall view of all the inventory in my business. You can see that right here. I've got inventory by location here. I can select a particular location. I get more information on what's in that particular location. If I hover over an item, you can see that I get a lot more information about that item in my organization. You can see that I got the quantities on the sales orders and others. So this allows me to look at this information quickly by item if I want to. I can do that in Business Central as well, but this is a lot quicker this way. And these next two are two reports that I really like. It's a different way to look at lot numbers and serial numbers. You can see the information right here. I can select just which lot I'm interested in, and I get information just about that particular lot. I've got quantity information here. I can download this and I can get a lot more information on these particular items. So I select this lot for this item. If I right click, so I can easily look at where this lot is located in my business. I can look at it by location that we're looking at now, but I can also see it on purchase orders or production orders or sales orders. This gives me a full view of where that particular lot is in my organization. It's very helpful. Here's a similar report that breaks it down by serial number. So these are all the serialized items I've got in my system. If there's a particular item I'm looking for, I can easily click on that. The graphs and the charts are going to change to reflect that particular serial number. So it makes it easy to get a lot more information on this item. Similarly, I can drill down here on the serial numbers and see where they are in my business, whether it's just in the inventory or it's coming in on a purchase order, it's on a sales order already, or it's in the production process. And for people that use the bin functionality in Business Central, this report is fantastic. It shows me different bins, it shows me the items in that bin, and it gives me the same drill down ability so I can get to the detail on these particular items. Let's go back to my apps here, and let's look at the inventory valuation. This shows an enhanced Power BI report. I've got the KPIs at the top right here. You can see that it's easy to look at. I can see my entire business in one view. I have the filters available as well. So if I've got a lot of different items, I want to filter this down, I can easily do that. And I can export this to Excel and PowerPoint as well. I can share it in Teams. It makes analyzing the information really easy, and also I can share easily. What I like about this report is it gives me a glimpse at my total inventory and it focuses my attention on those inventory items that I've got a lot of investment in. You can see that right here. Get parts, we've got a lot of parts here. I can drill down and get more information on that. Let's go back and take a look at the valuation by location. You can see that right here. Again, I've got my inventory by location. I can drill down on these individual items. can open these up. I see the different items right here. And this is giving me information that's in Business Central. It was created in Business Central. It's stored in Business Central, but it makes it easy for users to have access to this information without having to go into the ERP system. So we took a quick look at some enhanced Power BI reports that Microsoft recently released for Business Central. They've broken the inventory down into two different areas, quantity and valuation. These reports are ready to go out of the box. They're free from Microsoft. You do need a license for Power BI. TMC can help you with your licensing needs for these Microsoft products and to make it easy to use and license within your organization. If you're ready to deploy Copilot in Microsoft 365, download our free guide with the link in our video description.